Welcome and good day, everyone. Welcome back to the unofficial Amiibo Smash League Season 2. Before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates, because without them, we wouldn't have the game, let alone the Amiibo that we're battling it out with today. So let's make sure to give Nintendo and their affiliates our support. All right, so today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently because I had some real world issues that I had to address. So it set me back on some of the usual matches. So I'm going to go ahead and do one long stream, so that way I can get all of Wednesday's matches, and of course I'm going to be doing that for Thursday and Friday as well. So that way I can still, provide the matches still within that same week 7 without hopefully setting us back any further. So I do apologize if it causes any inconvenience on anyone who watches the matches in the regular fashion that I do them. But hey, that means with this stream you get five matches instead of one. Alright, so starting off in this first match we're going to have today, we are going to be starting off with, move that out of the way, there we go. We're going to start off with the first match here, introducing our first challenger coming from the Pokemon group. Here he is, number 150, the legend himself, Mewtwo. Now Mewtwo has had a difficult run, as he has not won a single match in this season. So I'm confident Mewtwo is definitely not going to make it into the Smash Offs, but he's still hoping to get a win in today. But he has a very tough opponent going up against. Here we have his opponent also coming from the Pokemon group, Jigglypuff. Now she has only lost one match up to this point and is of course feeling pretty good, but especially going up against Mewtwo, who has not been doing nearly as good this season as he had in the first season. Alright. Yeah. So also to remind everybody, these matches will be taking place on randomly selected stages, so which could give advantages or disadvantages to one, if not both characters during the match. So we're gonna go ahead and get this first match underway, and here we go. All right, welcome to the chat. All right, what's up? Welcome to the chat, Austin. All right, looks like they're battling it out on the Super Mario Brothers themed stage. I think this is the one that has that bullet bill that comes in and kind of sticks into a spot and then explodes. So that's something the two characters got to worry about. Whoa! What's going on with Mewtwo? I was like, Mewtwo is like steadily taking damage. Oh, Mewtwo's got that flower thing on his head. That's lipstick, I believe, which is the item that normally does that. But looks like Mewtwo got knocked out the first time in this match. Yeah, Jigglypuff is, Nintendo really did a good job. Oh, there's that bullet bill I was talking about. Characters still want to stay away from that. Mewtwo needs to back off. He's not gonna like it. I'm telling you. See, look at that. Boom. He's definitely not gonna like that one. I'm sure Jigglypuff was thrilled about that, especially being the Oh, and Mewtwo knocked Jigglypuff down to that third life. Yeah, in the past, Jigglypuff was a pushover character. You could put Jigglypuff on the highest difficulty rating for the computer, and Jigglypuff would still be an easy fight. In the past, I think in Smash Brothers Ultimate, I think they made Jigglypuff a bit tougher. And sadly, characters like some like Mewtwo, the original Link, and Fox, I think, were some of the characters that I feel like the Smash Brothers team nerfed a bit. So then bring and of course the newer or franchise characters from other games, especially, they got some really big boosts. For their powers, so I think that way they wouldn't just show up and be a pushover. So part of the reason I'm looking forward to with the next Smash Brothers game, Rivals, is that hopefully they balance things out more, so that way the classic characters. Oh, Jigglypuff's face right in the center. Mewtwo's doing pretty good at that higher amount of life. Well, both characters down on their second life. Mewtwo is dangerously in the red. I think Jigglypuff might have heard that, because he literally was like, "Oh, in that case, I'm not." So Mewtwo is down to his final life. Yeah, Mewtwo was in the original Super Smash Brothers game. Mewtwo was the I believe hardest character to unlock. I think you had to either play so many matches or play so many hours before Mewtwo showed up. So it was a bit of a grind just being able to unlock Mewtwo. So Mewtwo was one that was the strongest in his first appearance. But I mean, I think Nintendo is probably just wanted other characters to get spotlighted. Oh, that Bullet Bill's not going to be good if Mewtwo. Oh, looks like Jigglypuff didn't give the Bullet Bill a chance to damage Mewtwo. Looks like Jigglypuff just knocked Mewtwo right out of there. I think you're right on that. If Mewtwo probably would have been done a lot better in this match if he didn't run into that exploding Bullet Bill in the beginning. So yeah, because that did a lot of damage to Mewtwo. That was probably almost a deciding factor. All right, so let's see here. So I'm gonna make sure to mark that down in my records. So Jigglypuff gaining that I think that's gonna be the 6th win for Jigglypuff, but sadly that is the 7th loss for Mewtwo. Alright, so we're going to mark these down, update these stats right here, because we want to make sure everything's accurate, as we usually do. So, Mewtwo getting another loss. A bummer for Mewtwo. Alright, and Jigglypuff gaining that... Jigglypuff is just dominating. Yeah, I did mention those Bullet Bills and stuff in the beginning and how they explode and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, I still think my favorite stage though that I've seen things happen in where the stage does damage to the characters. I think last week's or earlier this week's it was a match. I'm trying to remember which characters it was between, but. There was it was like a Xenoblade Chronicles map, and you had these robots that would like come in. I forget what they're called in the game, but they're like big mech suits or whatever. They fly in and they just damage things. So there was the two characters battling, and then one of them hit this robot thing, and then the robot smacked them both and just knocked them both out at the same time. And I was like, yeah, he's just having none of that. He's just having none of that. So that's what I thought was entertaining about that. Let's see here. We're gonna remove that off of there, so it makes it easier for me calling the next one, considering I'm just rolling in. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, normally I go over all the stats for the matches, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip past the stats. So I'm gonna but as you can see, that match took 4 minutes and 3 seconds, and Mewtwo only managed to get 2 knockouts against Jigglypuff. So normally I go over all the stats so everybody can see them, but for the expediency's sake, and I'm trying to catch up on things, I'm gonna skip over the stats, considering we still got 4 more matches to go through in this same live stream. So, all right, so it's gonna back up. I'm just gonna back it up a step or two, so that way we can save the data on those amiibos. So you can actually see some of the stuff I do when setting things up, and at the end of it, which is okay. Hey, this way. Boom. This way you can see everything is being done pretty much in a fair manner with these characters, because we want a fair competition between these characters. So that way I'm not like showing favoritism towards any characters really. Alright, I hit smash, I go to my rule setting, I just select my smash setting, and oop, hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Okay. See, we put those amiibos away, and the next match we're getting ready for, let's see, setting those up. I'm going to set this up here, and we got alright, so the next one, here we go. Alright, so the next match that we're getting ready to get underway is the first challenger is coming straight from the Legend of Zelda group. And this just happens to be Toon Link. So Toon Link has only won 2 matches so far, so it's definitely not looking good for Toon Link to make it into the Smash-Offs, but definitely looking to gain a win today. However, his opponent comes from flying in from the clouds. Here he is, bow in hand. We have Pit. Now Pit has only lost 2 matches and is doing fairly well, and Pit comes from the Alpha group. All right. And so let's go ahead and get this match underway. Toon Link versus Pit. Looks like they're battling it out on one of the moving stages. They're starting off on the ship. I think this is one of the Mario-themed stages. So they fly a little ways, and then they go to the platforms, and then they go up, and they just kind of go clockwise, coming back down to the ship. I think that's how that one works. Oh! Look at that. Pit has already knocked Toon Link out 1 time already, and this match hasn't been going on for too long. So yeah. Oh, they're both battling on the fallen ship. Question is, will either of them be able to recover? Oh, look at that. Both of them managed to make it. Oh, there's some flying carpets there. Oh, that one's starting to move. Both characters were battling it out on the left as everything moved, and Toon Link managed to knock Pit out. Oh. Alright. One of the nice things about the moving stages, it can give it can give advantages to some of the characters. So if characters are at higher percentages and and the stage is moving, like say moving towards the right, like what it is now, you just knock the you do a nice smash attack to them towards the left, and that moving stage helps them get knocked out a little easier. So Toon Link is already over 100%, so that's definitely strategy Pit should be thinking about in this match. Oh, but Toon Link knocks Pit out for the second time. See, I think Toon Link heard my strategy and used it against Pit, or either that, or Pit was just ignoring my strategy. But Pit knocks Toon Link up and out, bringing Toon Link to his second life. Yeah, Pit is a fun character to play. Has some range with the arrows, but also pretty effective close range. Pretty good speed. So Pit has a really good balance, I believe, and of character. Also a pretty good recovery. So yeah, I can definitely agree with you. How Pit is a enjoyable character to play. All right. So they're on the second rotation here. Oh, both characters battling it out. Oh, and Toon Link doesn't manage to make it back. So Toon Link is now down to his final life out of the 4. Oh, that block that Pit was on, is Pit going to be able to recover? Yes, he does. Yes, Pit does have a pretty good recovery. Sometimes when the characters are battling off screen, you don't exactly get to see the action as close. But when they're battling off screen like that, like on that outer edge, it can go either way. And it looks like Pit knocks Toon Link out for the win. We're going to go ahead and mark that down on our records. So let's see, Pit getting the win and Toon Link getting another loss. I'm going to go ahead and update that win-loss. So Toon Link getting his now 5th loss. Sure is not going to do well for him in the competition. But Pit is probably feeling pretty good because that's his 5th win so far this season. So I'm sure that's going to be feeling pretty good for Pit and put him in a good position to make it into the smash-offs. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to go ahead and look at that. So that match took 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Toon Link only managed to get 2 knockouts against Pit. So far, it looks like the winners of these first 2 matches have only been knocked out twice by their opponents, so they're definitely doing pretty good in this competition thus far. Again, I'm going to skip over reading the stats that I normally do, just for the expediency. Because right now, hey, we're trying to catch up on everything, so that way we don't fall behind for anyone who is watching. All right, takes me a second or two because I do put the amiibo in cases, so that way it helps preserve them and a bit longer, because hey, you gotta take care of your amiibo. If you got amiibo, you gotta take care of them, because I mean some of them cost more than retail to find. But either way, even finding them at retail prices, can be challenging. So, all right. Oh, this next one's going to be interesting. All right, let's pull up the stats on those 2. So we got that. Let's see here. There's that one. I'm gonna move this up there, and then. There we go. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Alright. I know I got a little bit of rambling going on here, but hey. I think this is the first time I've done any of these matches all connected like this before, so because normally I try and prep things before starting, so that way it makes everything run smoother. But again, we're had some problems with in the real world, so I'm doing all the matches in kind of a catch-up fashion, so that way it doesn't set me back a week or so. So that way, next week being week 8 will be right on schedule. So anyway, we gotta. I put the figures away before doing the other part. Man, see, I gotta pull them back out. Alright, there we go, put Pit away. Okay, I'm gonna put Toon Link away. Woo! I know I forgot to put these characters away like this. That's alright, it happens, it happens. Okay. There we go. There we go. We're going back in. Yep, I used my Smash rule set. So I have like little rule set things for all the stuff. So that way it makes it easier, so I don't have to go back and do all the configurations on everything. Alright, so in this next match we have coming from the Metroid group, our first challenger in this match. Here she is, the galaxy's toughest bounty hunter. We have Samus. Now Samus has only managed to win 2 matches thus far in the competition and is hoping to get another win today. However, Samus's opponent here is doing very well, and this is the newcomer to the Metroid group. Here she is, Wii Fit Trainer. Now, Wii Fit Trainer has only lost 1 match so far, and is in a great position to make it into the Smash-Offs. Alright, well, let's get this match underway so we can find out who's going to win. Samus versus Wii Fit Trainer. Oh, this stage is fun. Got all kinds of spikes and other little traps like the lava on the ceiling and the walls in some of these. I know if somebody hits that lava at a certain damage percentage, they just get knocked out. So, yep, otherwise they just bounce around like Samus just did. So, Samus is already... Oh! Well, look at that! That minecart that the Wii Fit Trainer got into that ended up hitting Samus, causing Samus to be knocked out, was moving so fast that it literally carried Wii Fit Trainer off the map. So, bringing both characters at that point, they were even on damage percentage. Wow, the Wii Fit Trainer, man, is doing some damage to Samus. Samus has got to pick up the pace if she wants to. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now we're pretty close to even. Alright. Yeah, I really don't like to see one-sided matches. Oh! But it looks like Wii Fit Trainer learned from Samus's tactic and juggled Samus up and out. So we're gonna see if if Samus can come back in this. Samus has 1 life left. Wii Fit Trainer is down to 2. And those are some pretty powerful yoga poses of Wii Fit Trainer. Oh! Look at that. Wii Fit Trainer just knocking Samus up and out. Gaining a rather speedy victory in this match. We're going to go ahead and mark that down. So yeah, Wii Fit Trainer is just destroying opponents in this competition. Just gonna mark the win-loss on the individual characters. So that's the 5th loss for Samus. All right, let's see, and that would be the 6th win for Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer happens to be the new one in the Metroid group. So it's looking very much like Wii Fit Trainer is going to be going into the Smash Offs. So, all right, we're gonna look at that. Yeah, that match took 1 minute and 49 seconds, with Samus only getting 2 knockouts against Wii Fit Trainer. Dang, those yoga poses are definitely doing good for the Wii Fit Trainer. So, in Wii Fit Trainer, you might have noticed she was using one of those poses and to heal some of the damage percentage. Normally we go over that, but again, for expediency's sake, because we're getting all of Wednesday's matches in this one stream, we're gonna go ahead and skip over those for the time being for the time efficiency of catching up for everyone. Alright, so Wii Fit Trainer gaining the win over Samus. Okay, we're going to try not to forget this thing we did last time. And, alright, so Samus and Wii Fit Trainer. We're just sending them back to the locker room, basically. You could almost consider this sending them back to the locker room. You know, if anyone understands the sports reference. Yeah, you're right. Samus was fighting back, but man, Wii Fit Trainer, oh my gosh, she's just been dominating. Let's see, what is the next set of characters? Oh, this one should be interesting. Alright. Boom. Got that set. Alright. And now we got to pull up the individual records for these two characters. So that way we can at least let everybody know about the win-loss records, right? Alright, there we go. So this first challenger in this next match is going to be coming from the Super Mario Brothers group. And well, he doesn't like that he may not like the taste of mushrooms, but they definitely helped this character become super. Here he is, the most famous plumber in the entire world. Okay, here he is, Mario. Now Mario will be battling against a tough opponent from the Fire Emblem group. Here he is, Simon Belmont. Now looking at their win-loss records, looks like Mario only has won 2 matches thus far, and is hoping to gain another win to better his chances of making it to the Smash Offs. However, Simon has only lost 2 matches, and of course, wants to win as well, because he too wants to make sure he has a spot in the Smash-Offs yet again this year. Alright, let's get this match between Mario and Simon Belmont underway. Mario versus Simon. Well, that's ironic. They're playing on the Wii Fit Trainer stage. The very next match after the Wii Fit Trainer won her match. So you got the Wii Fit board right there for the platforms. That was something that actually came out with, so you can actually use to help get exercise for the Wii Fit when it came out for the Nintendo Wii. So if anybody else remembers that, oh, there she is over there doing push-ups. And then you have the the female trainer on the left and the male trainer on the right. They're doing like a yoga pose in the middle. Looks like Simon's already in the red against Mario. I'm sure he's not liking that, but Mario's probably happy about it. Simon's already in over 100%. I think Mario's a little bit faster than Simon, so I think that might help him a little bit in this match. But Simon has a lot more throwing items, so Mario's definitely going to have to use that speed to help him out. Mario gets knocked out for the first knockout of the match. I think it was 108% when he got knocked out. And then Simon got knocked out shortly after, so both characters are on their third life.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Both characters battling it out while they're trying to show us some yoga poses in the background. Yeah, I hear doing yoga can be very helpful. For your muscles and stuff like that, and also it can be very therapeutic, I think, just to relax and afterwards too. So, Simon knocks Mario out, bringing Mario to his second life, over 100%. So Mario's gonna try and bring that even before long. Again, these two characters are back and forth in here. Mario's definitely going to need to, there we go, do some damage if he wants to catch up. And Mario gave Simon the boot, so Simon's down to his second of his remaining lives.
On the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 40 seconds.
There's Simon throwing the holy water and the cross. Nice, a little combo there while Mario was trapped inside the fire, the holy water. He used the cross to do some damage with at a range. So Mario is in the red, now over 100%. Simon using that cross effectively to not only attack, but also to defend while he's in some of these cases. Sometimes the action goes so fast in these matches it's hard to keep up with them. So you just gotta so if I'm a little off on some of the commentary, do forgive me on that. Alright, look at that. Mario's over 100%, now Simon's over 100%. They're both on their second life. This match is literally going back and forth. It could be as Simon does a powerful uppercut and knocks Mario out. Is Mario gonna answer back, or is Simon gonna do some damage beforehand? At 1% on Mario, I think it's because he was off screen. So if you're off screen, I think you steadily take damage. I think. And Simon manages to use that powerful whip to knock Mario out. All right, so we're going to make sure to mark that down as Simon Belmont getting the win in this match against Mario. All right, we're going to update those stats on their individual records. So Simon, that brings him to his 5th win here in week 7. Okay, and then Mario getting his 5th loss. So Mario's, definitely not going to be making it into the Smash-Offs, but with win-loss record there, yeah, that definitely was a close fight indeed. I definitely agree with that. All right. So let's see here. That match took 4 minutes and 25 seconds, with Mario only getting 2 knockouts against Simon. I mean, all right. Again, we're going to skip over the reading of the stats for that match just because we're trying to, for the expediency's sake, trying to catch up on all of Wednesday's matches all in one go because we don't want to set things too far behind for everyone. Okay, and Mario, and now we're gonna send Simon back to the locker room as well. Alright, Simon, and yep. Wow, we are getting ready to... Alright, so that's already been 4 matches so far. Out of the 5, so we're gonna have one more match for this live stream, so that way we can make sure to get all of Wednesday's matches caught up. This next one is sure gonna be a nice one to see. Let's see here. Find the other character's name real quick on here in my notes. There we go. Alright. And now I gotta grab the amiibo for this match. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, hopefully everybody is enjoying the matches so far. So yeah, this is definitely a different way than I usually do for these. As you can tell, there's a little bit of a delay in between starting the next match because I have to grab the characters and so that for getting things going. But anyway, so here we go. We're gonna introduce our first challenger in this match, coming from the beta group. Here he is, the one-winged raven himself. Sephiroth. We have Sephiroth. Now, Sephiroth has not won a single match this season, which is especially surprising after he dominated and went entirely undefeated in Season 1, including being the final Smash Brawl champion. So, yeah, he probably didn't like too much that the newcomers in the competition got, as well as the others, were retrained, in the off season. But speaking of newcomers, here we have a newcomer in the beta group who here we have Joker. Now he comes from the game Persona 5, and is having a little bit better luck than Sephiroth this season. He has won 3 matches and lost 3 matches, so he definitely needs to gain a win today to put him in a better position for making it into the Smash-Offs. All right, well, let's get this match underway. Sephiroth versus Joker. Looks like they are battling it out on a Ryu stage, which is a pretty straightforward stage, I think. So this is going to make this a balanced match. These characters are battling it out on the right side of the screen. Yep, looks like Joker got knocked out for that first KO. That's what happens when you're battling that close to the edge. I think they were both off screen when they were battling, so literally any character can potentially get knocked out. They're battling on that right side again. I don't know if it's a good idea for the all right, so for these characters to battle it out off screen like that. I know I don't like to battle out off screen when I'm playing, because your character gets infinitely smaller. Well, I don't know. You know, as you can see, the characters go to like a third of the size. They're battling off the screen again. And Sephiroth gets knocked down. But Joker is already over 70% on his third life. Now over 80% before he does damage to Sephiroth on his third life. And Joker is over 100% when he gets knocked out that second time. Looks like the way things are going, Sephiroth might, Sephiroth might get a win here. I mean, Sephiroth is a tough opponent, and I'm actually very surprised of his win-loss record. But the retraining of the amiibo and adding and positioning him to battle against the top-ranked characters from the other characters in the battle force. Such as Samus, Piranha Plant, and Byleth. So, looks like Joker is down to his last life. Sephiroth still has 3 remaining, so it looks like... Oh, and Sephiroth, right after I said that, he made a mistake, and now is down to his second life. Both the characters are battling it out on the small platform on the left. Got a nice backdrop there. A nice temple in the background. I think Ryu's stage is in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely some beautiful home in the background. Oh, look at that, Sephiroth using some of those powerful spells. Oh, alright. Didn't do much good with those spells, but Joker is close to 100% and in the red. Joker's got a lot of ground to cover if he wants to come back in this stage. Yeah, no kidding. Oh! And Sephiroth managing to gain the win here. Sephiroth. Yeah, see Sephiroth when he gets to win, he just kind of looks at everybody and says, "Did you think anyone else would win this match?" And just walks off through the fire. I mean, that is a slap in the face kind of way that Sephiroth does that when he wins. But hey, that's his first win the entire season. So Sephiroth is probably feeling a little better about that one. All right, so So, wow, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that down. So Sephiroth managing to get his first win the entire season this time, but this one is against Joker. So, which I'm confident that Joker is not feeling too good about that, especially considering that he just made his first appearance this season. So marking those ones down on that. All right. So Sephiroth getting the win against Joker. That match took 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and Joker only managed to knock Sephiroth out twice in that entire match. All right. So another match coming to a conclusion between Sephiroth and Joker, with Sephiroth getting the win in that match. All right, so I'd like to remind everyone to support Nintendo and their affiliates. And if you like the content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps out. And if you want to see more matches such as this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when new content is available. Also, if you do decide to leave a comment, make sure you do so in a respectful manner, because we want to keep this family friendly after all, so everyone can enjoy. Thank you once again, and have a wonderful day.